Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Welcome to the Holiday Alumni Center and the home of the Citadel Alumni Association. We're glad to see all of you today, and the only reason we're taking our time right now is because lining up 154 cadets, even after 4 years at this college, in alphabetical order, is still difficult. And as a Citadel graduate and a Citadel father of 2 boys, I can tell you that it doesn't get any better after they graduate. When you get them home, the first thing I want you to do is inspect their rooms to make sure they learned something in 4 years here. Don't be disappointed if it's not perfect. So, what we'll do today is I'm going to introduce Commander Keith Majette, Citadel Class of 76, the president of the Citadel Alumni Association, and then he and I will award your sons or daughters life membership plaques. And then Commander Majette will address all of you and your sons and daughters following the presentation. So if you will stick with me. Did everybody have a good lunch? Was there enough out there for you? Yeah. All right. We do that because we know nobody else on campus is going to feed you, and we don't want to send you away hungry and mad at us because you've just had your son or daughter join our esteemed organization, and we appreciate it. Without further ado, Mr. Evans, are we ready?
Chet T. Anthony. Edward A. Anuat. Andrew M. Arce. James T. Beatty. Matthew P. Bennett. Ian W. Bordeaux. John S. Bethman. James N. Brabham. Thomas K. Brown. Christopher T. Brumback. John M. Berkeley. Adam F. Burns. Eric N. Bush. Chadwick E. Cleveland. Brett A. Collins. Christopher J. Collins. Joshua T. Cook. Trevor Harrison Curran. Alan A. Sapala. Frank S. Diaguardi. Zachary T. Elwood. Zachary Neil Embry. Christopher T. Evans. Talib Joseph Fari. Gordon C. Finlay. T.J. Fisher. Michael J.T. Fox. Nathan D. Frazier. Clay L. France. Kyle C. Fry. Christopher L. Gamble. Zachary T. Garrison. Christopher S. Geary. Richard A. Gerganus. Landon M. Graham. John P. Hackett. Nicholas P. Harper. Leah N. Hawkins. Matthew L. Harold. Chase D. Hester. Lance A. Hill. Robert L. Hodges IV. P. Blake Hopkins. Robert L. Horner Jr. Christopher D. Huff. Bryce C. Humphreys. James J. Hurton. James L. Anabnett Jr. T. Ward Jackson. D. Johnson. John W. Jordan. Alana Jean H. Keith. Jackson H. Kimbrell. Matthew C. Knox. Christopher L. Knutson. Kurt L. Lichtenstein. George R. Lobrano. Jonathan C. Looney. Davis C. Martin. Christian L. Marquez. Matthew R. May. Casey C. McAuliffe. Anthony J. McCollum Jr. Francesca M. McCrary. Thomas J. McGowan. Philip R. Mead. Christopher S. Meindl. Thomas B. Miner Jr. Skylar M. Moran. Alexander W. Morgan. Matthew B. Moser. Scott T. Murdoch. Whitney M. Nave. Thank you. Ray M. Nix. J. Andrew Parker. Joel A. R. Polisi. Sebastian G. Potter. Zachary P. Presley. Robert S. Rains. Robert Ramos Jr. Sean M. Reardon. John J. Reiser. Robert D. Robertson. Brian J. Roberts. John R. Rogers. James B. Rogers. Courtney A. Sayward. Dallas M. Sewell. William G. Slayton. Richard Sobrero. George P. Surlis. Thomas K. Starnes. Edwin C. Stevens III. Palmer R. Stokes. Mason P. Sullivan. Matthew R. Tamburino. Zachary S. Thomas. Stephen J. Tondro. Michelle Torres. Eric W. Vandersteenhoven. Christopher D. Von Lee. Alexander J. Wall. Rand E. Waller. Zachary T. Wardelman. Raymond B. Watkins. William W. Welch. Menon C. Whitsitt. Reagan B. Wilbanks. Edward A. Williams. Daniel J. Woodworth. Richard J. Wyatt. Burton P. Fowles.
Without further ado, I want to introduce Commander Keith Majette, Citadel Class of 76. Keith's retired from the Navy and now works as a contractor for the Department of the Navy. I was kidding him earlier. I said he's in war fighting, and he says no, he's in war gaming. And I asked him if we were winning or losing, and he wouldn't answer, so it must be top secret. But like me, Keith has had sons that have come here, and he knows how you parents feel. He knows how you cadets feel. And he's been a fine alumni president, and he'd like to address all of you. Keith Majette.
Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2012, parents, family, friends, thank you for attending this great event. It is a great honor for me to address you today. I first want to thank the parents of the class of 2012, because without your support, these young men and women would not be here today. That support includes their life membership in the Citadel Alumni Association. I'd like the class of 2012 to give a round of applause to your parents and family and friends that are here today. The gift of a life membership to your young cadet or graduate student is one that may not be realized for several years as your sons and daughters enter the next chapter of their lives. And we really sincerely appreciate your kind gesture in offering them this life membership. It's been my privilege to watch this class of Citadel cadets grow since they arrived here 4 years ago. You see, I recruited several members of this class from Tidewater, Virginia, and have others in your ranks that I've known through family, friends, and alumni connections, or have met along the way. I want to tell you how proud I am of your accomplishment. You did not take the easy road to a college education, and I'm sure you're aware of that. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. In a few short hours, you'll walk across the stage, and that transformation will be complete. From a wet behind the ears, lowly knob, to a Citadel alumnus. And what a transformation it has been, and I'm sure you will agree. Citadel alumni. Those words sound so sweet when applied to you, doesn't it? Yeah, I can see the smiles on your faces already. But what exactly does that mean? Your impression of that august group that you're about to join may differ based upon your view. Your only exposure may be during a homecoming or corps day when a couple of old codgers walked into your room and bored you to tears with their stories of the old corps in 1900 and whatever. It may have only been at parade or football games, tailgate parties, and the impression may not have been the best. Well, let me tell you my impression from the other side of the parade ground. Let me tell you my view. The ranks you are soon to join are bonded together through the common experience of the Corps of Cadets. A knob year and 3 long years of blood, sweat, and tears, of bracing, marching, push-ups, marching, SMIs, marching, parades, marching, and the occasional class. It doesn't matter whether it's the class of 2012 or 1912. We all share an experience that's so intense that even after the passage of 50 years or more, cannot dim the memories that seem like they were just yesterday. So I want to tell you, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that the memories you have made in the last 4 years are going to go with you forever. And again, they'll seem just like they were yesterday. Citadel alumni are also doers. They are leaders. It is expected that our alumni excel in whatever career field they choose because Citadel graduates know what it is to work hard, to sacrifice, to do what is right, and do not let obstacles stand in their way. In short, you are now principal leaders. To use a Navy term, Citadel alumni know how to hit the deck plates running. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you have to do. Prove the old adage true that if I can survive knob year, I can survive and conquer anything. And that's what we expect of you as Citadel alumni. There's an underlying theme for most of our alumni, a love of classmates and love for this institution that has given so much to each of us. The brotherhood of your classmates and fellow alumni will stand the test of time. But you have just one more day as a cadet. Savor every minute. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the company of your classmates for just one more day. For after tomorrow, your class will be spread to the far reaches of the world. When you join the real world and become a Citadel alumnus, remember your Alumni Association and its network of clubs around the world. As lifetime members of the Citadel Alumni Association, you have taken the first step. But I ask that you complete the next step and join the nearest Citadel club and become an active member. It is through that association that many of you will find your way to give back to the school. You'll find classmates and make new and lasting friendships, and in some cases, life-changing relationships with the other alumni within those clubs. So I hearken back to the fact that you are a Citadel alumni. Now go out and do some great things. Congratulations again, good luck, and thank you very much.